Yo, we are in the building. This, that, and the third interview series. It's your boy Steven the Dream, and I am in the building, man. Like I tell y'all all the time, I'm always coming through with stars. I'm always coming through with unheard talent. Sometimes talent that y'all don't even know y'all have in the city, man. Sometimes it's people that do one job and they do a whole nother thing that y'all don't even know about. But I'm bringing the light to it here. This, that, and the third. We are here with my boy ECain in the building. What's good with you, man?
What's good? What's going on, bro?
Not too much, man. We just in here trying to get to know you a little bit more, man. I'm gonna tell you, I'm new to you, but clearly I'm late.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real. Clearly I'm late because you do a lot of things in the city. From being an artist, producer, engineer.
Yeah.
So first and foremost, let me get an introduction, man. Like ECain, who is ECain?
ECain, I'm from Sumter, South Carolina. I've been up here for like 4 years. I started engineering at like 16. Nobody had a studio back home, so I just got my grandma's laptop and I started recording myself. And then I'll put music out, and my boys would be like, "Oh, let me pull up, let me record something." So I just started like that. Yeah, and I went from program to program. Then I finally got the Pro Tools, stuck with it, and I ended up last year. I ended up at Audio Box. I've been there for a year now. So
we definitely want to get into how all that came together. Let me ask you about Sumter, man. What was it like growing up in Sumter? From what I hear, being on this side of the Carolinas, that's low country. That's swampland. It's a little different out there.
No.
It ain't like that.
It's a small town, man. Okay. Everybody know everybody. Shout out Sumter, aka Merck City. Shit, I mean, it's a lot of trouble out there. Growing up was hard out there because I ain't really had no older cousins, or I had my older brother, but he moved out like at an early age. So so really it was just me by myself. I had my little sister too, but my grandma raised me too. So
how hard was it staying out of trouble? Or did you get yourself into a bunch of trouble? Is that, did you have to get away from a lot of things?
I had to get away from all type of stuff. Gangs, I mean, I was thirsty for everything because I ain't had no dad around, so it was like I was seeking attention from like other avenues. But my 9th grade year, I got expelled from like 3 different schools.
Damn, you was bouncing around like that?
Yeah, I moved to Columbia for a year too. Got kicked out of school out there. I was really reckless. I ain't really had no guidance.
Okay. So, I know moving around schools like that, though, it could go like one or two ways. It could be like you don't really get to establish a lot of friends and the people know you, or it could be you the known guy in all these different places. How did that go for you?
Yeah, I was silly too, bro. I was a class clown, so everywhere I go, I always was cool with everybody, and I ain't really had no problem with that. But,
let me ask you this, is there a teacher back at any of those schools right now that if you could go back and show them the things you've done, they would have never said that you would be the person you are right now?
Shit, Miss Ballard and Miss Floyd, man.
You remember exactly,
They both fine as hell.
Oh, you go, wait. I thought you was going back for the fact that they doubted you.
They did.
Oh, okay. But you said they fine.
They was fine too, but they was mean to me. But it's all good.
Okay. So how? Let me ask you. When did you said you started doing it at 16 as far as engineering?
Engineering, yeah.
When did you put out your first song that you felt, yo, this is a good quality? I put it together well. I recorded it. It sounds great. What do you remember that song? You remember who the artists were? And
as far as me, or just like recording, probably when I got the audio box, to be honest.
Okay.
Really, I ain't
different level, right?
I ain't have all that equipment, that they have. So probably my second month in audio box, because when I got there, like, I knew what I was doing. I knew how to record, but I ain't really know how to like mix and everything. So I just know how to talk and sell almost. So I build relationships with people. So I think that's what kept people coming back to me at first, because I really don't think I had the best quality.
A lot of times people will, they'll work with you because they know, like the type of person you are. They know if you had the quality, you could give it to them, and they'll understand it. They'll grow with you, and they'll realize that, and you really at the best place you could be at now. I'm sure if those people that recorded with you back in Sumter or back when you was on that laptop, dying to get in the booth with you right now.
For real.
And I'm sure there are people that you're able to get those opportunities too that, you know, continue to come by, that stay loyal, that, you know, are like, yo, bro really did his thing to get where he's at now.
Definitely.
ECain, I want to talk to you on the artist side too, cause clearly you are an artist as well, a spitter. We'll find out. We'll get some bars from you later on. If that's cool.
Throw a little something around. You
know? Okay. I'll be looking forward to that. Let me ask you, when did you start rapping as well, and what do you say is one a job and the other a passion, or are they both a passion? Are they both a job? Like, how do you take rapping versus your engineering?
So I guess they're both a passion.
Okay.
But it's a job too, since that's how I eat. But
right.
I love that, like, the creation part of, like, making the song. So doing it for somebody else is still, like, passionate. Sometimes it seems like work because it's like I'm at it every day. So sometimes it's like, all right, I just need to give myself, like, a mental break. But I'll say they both, like, my passion.
Yeah. Is it more? Do you find it difficult to record yourself ever? Like, I know it could be easy to just do it, but do you find sometimes maybe as an engineer, like, you know that you could be a little hard on yourself on certain things, or maybe you know, maybe it might be easier because you can just knock it out that quick and you know exactly what to go to. But, you know, I know that engineer job is a lot of go back, cut, push button, go back, cut, you know. How is it for you when you were recording your own music?
It's pretty easy because just how I had things set up, I'll have the mic on the desk and I can click. And I kind of like recording like that by myself, like, alone. And I don't really like, I've been to, like, 2 engineers in my whole life, and I never enjoyed the experience. So I never have an issue with recording myself. I love it.
Dope. I want to ask you, as far as, like, different people that you have recorded, like, give me some names that maybe have come through, because I want to save me All Star. Save me what happened to All Star, because I know about that. We gotta let the people in on that. But give me, like, some other people that, you know, maybe their favorite songs you've had a hand in helping with, or a song that you know that you had a hand in that people may have heard before.
Hey, I gotta shout out Dolo Devil.
Okay,
like,
I know Dolo.
Bro go crazy, man. The first day bro pulled up, I'm like, dang, bro, he just a workhorse, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They put on the beat, bro. All right, I'm ready. Like, dang, he ain't nobody else move as fast as he moved, bro.
Okay.
That I've recorded. So I gotta give a shout out to him. This shorty named Debo,
Debo's nice.
She fire, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, good love some Debo. We gotta check her out too. Are there any we don't have to say any names, but, like, as an engineer, have you had any experiences where you're like, bro, I wish this was over? Like, and I know you say it's a passion, but at the same time, man, whether it was the artist and the way they were recording, you knew they was wasting time, so you wasn't even feeling it. I mean, how often does that occur in sessions, you know?
Probably like once a week. I can't even lie.
Once a week, man.
It gotta be once a week. I just get in those sessions. It's like, man, I don't even want to be here.
Right.
Just the vibe, cause I move off of energy. I always have. So if the vibe ain't there, it's just not there, and I get uncomfortable. So
I can understand that, man. But I know they want you to do this, do that, and man, what do you need for a session? Like, what makes a successful session for you? If you're gonna lock in for, like, a good 8 hour, 10 hours, or however long, like, what needs to be around? Is it, like, do you need just set of females in the room? Do you need some substance? Like, what is it for you, ECain, in a studio session?
So me, cause I had a 10-hour session with this shawty named Bay. It was like 10 p.m. to 10 a.m. in the morning.
Oh wow, overnight.
But like we just locked in. So I guess no offense to, like, average artists or anything, but, like, it has to be a dope artist. The vibe gotta be there. What they talking about gotta be, like, genuine.
Yeah.
The amount of work, like, they have prepared, like, has to be there, and I could work all night. I could probably do 24 hours with you.
Oh wow. But it's about setting that vibe, setting that tone. Is that relationship that you gotta have still to be able to lock in. That's a long time, boy.
Yeah, it is. It's 24 hours.
And sometimes, man, if you give me I ain't an artist, but I tell artists all the time, you give me 2 hours, I'm coming out with a mixtape. Yeah. If I'm coming out with a full length, and I'm gonna give you enough time to give me a mix on the end of it too. And in 2 hours, because I'm coming in with bars prepared. We not about to listen to beats all day unless you the producer. How does that go for you? Do you produce beats as well?
Yeah, I've been like doing it consistently for 4 months, and they crazy.
So you already building a sound, creating a way for yourself.
I'm just musically inclined, like, and I love like the soulful sounds, but I'm trying to make the trap too, cause that's where the bread at. But it's not about the bread for me. But
okay, so it's really like you love really creating music, putting together
good music. Yeah, I love it.
What were some influences? Cause I saw and maybe not an influence, but I saw you. Was that Zay Tobin you was with?
Zay Tobin, yeah.
I saw you with Zay Tobin, who was legendary producer.
Genius.
And it looked like you was paying attention, which is very important when guys like that speak. Who are some guys maybe that, whether it's producers, engineers, artists, that have influenced ECain in his career?
So I'm gonna drop a jewel. So
okay,
I wasn't growing up, like at a certain age, I wasn't even allowed to listen to rap music.
Really?
I heard it, but I didn't really hear it until 50 Cent. 50 Cent inspired me. I saw Get Rich and Die Trying. I'm like, not the gangster part of it, but I'm like, I want to do what he doing. I want to rap. And then I got the Massacre like a week later. That was my first album. I would have to play it low because it was explicit. So I didn't want my grandma coming in there taking the shit.
Right,
so
right.
That just started everything. So I had to go back, and I had older cousins. Like I was playing like the current music. They would be like, nah, don't play that. Like, they gave me like a little sound pack. It had Nas album, Talib Kweli, Tribe Called Quest. Like I went back, and I had to go back and study everything with mature ears. So
right.
I kind of grasped everything at a good time.
I would say, man, for you to have to go back and get all those legends. I mean, you literally named some of the legends in this room, and these plaques were made by a lot of these guys. Come from great production, great engineering, great sound that had to come from it, man. Let me ask you, if you could, and not to compare or put yourself in a box or anything, but if you could create like the perfect sound for you, who would you lock in? Who was the producer you would lock in with? The artist you would lock in with, and you could engineer that song. If you could put you on the spot, but two of those they.
So I'm not the artist in the situation.
You're not the artist. You get to engineer the song.
Engineer the song.
You put two people in the room who you think would make. You could go and it might not even be a lot of work because they're gonna put down some heat, but you would want to master, whether it's a K-Dot and Swiss, whether it's 50 and Jetson, new guys like that. Is there anybody that you can look to now? Putting you on the spot, I know it's hard. It's a lot of people.
So I mean, it's my name ECain. So obviously one of my influences is J. Cole, but that's not why I got that name. Somebody else gave me that name. But him and 40, Drake's producer. Like I feel like that would be like epic. Like
40 and Cole, that would be crazy, bro. I'm just thinking about that. Wow.
I just gotta chill.
Yeah, no, really. No, really, you're right. You're right, because literally those two guys are hard workers. They really are work hard at their craft. Mm-hmm. Let me ask you if you could give because literally, like, you shot to, in terms of Charlotte, there are 2 or 3 top quality studios. You guys All-Star Weekend had literally the label in the building. QC the label shut down for you guys. I saw the photos. You got a chance to lock in for that session. Yeah. I want to ask you to about giving some advice, but before I do that, tell me about All-Star Weekend if you can. Give me like how was the vibe in there? We saw Lil Baby was locked in making a track on the beat. Like, tell me how that night went for you.
Oh, Lil Baby and Gunna, everybody in the room bobbing. In the other room, Quavo, who else? It was Quavo, Dolph.
Saweetie was there,
Gucci.
right?
She came right before their session, so it was just crazy. Like, I'm like, this not real right now. Like, it just, I don't know, man. It motivated me.
Had
like,
to.
Just being in that environment. Like, I mean, I take it seriously. I never not took it seriously, but that just like made me want to like lock in more. Like, cause I used to cut my hours short like some days just cause I got a 10-month-old son.
Congrats,
so
bro.
Appreciate it. So I was trying to get home to him, but after that, like it's like I need a little minute to just lock in, just focus, so I can have something to offer him. But what was the question again? I got off track.
No, you good. You good. I was asking about the night, just being in there. Like, did you get to touch any of the records? Was it just, by way of you, working there, where you were able to just be in the moment? Like,
yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I was just in the moment. Yeah.
Okay, bro. But yeah, that is a moment. That's a whole vibe.
Yeah. So bro was in the room. We was playing beats. 20 was playing his beat.
Shots at 20 for sure.
Lil Baby was just freestyling, vibing to it. We was just in the room vibing. And then in the other room, that's where they was recording it with Willie Frank.
Shout out to Willie. Oh man, definitely. I definitely gotta have bro up here too, man. Yeah. But yeah, man. I wanted to ask you. You being literally there for a year, like you look where you came from. Like I don't know if you ever stepped back and just realized, bro. Like you told me you was making beats a year ago in Sumter, and then to get to Audio Box, you've been there for a year. So to look back, what would you give any type of advice to any young like engineers or even artists that, cause like you had to swallow your ego a little bit too, bro, your pride, because you have to sit there and listen to other artists, and sometimes artists come through there and you better, I'm sure, than a lot of them, but you got to sit there and do that. What type of advice can you give guys that may try to go down that path that you were going?
So like the whole music aspect, I would say find your lane, stick with it. Or if you want to do it all too. But just people gonna say, people told me not to work at the studio, like what the benefits, what's this, like bro, like I'm doing good, like I'm taking care of my family, I'm going day to day, I'm good.
Probably don't feel like a job as much to you. It's something you love.
Like I love my life right now, man. I'm happy. Like I'm at that spot where I'm happy. But I would say stick with it, man. Don't listen to nobody. Sometimes don't even bounce ideas off, because when you tell somebody something, they're gonna tell you something back, and that might change your whole thought and your whole plan.
Very true.
And I don't know. I watch motivational speeches in the morning, and I always hear the same thing, like, stick with a plan A. Everybody else say have a plan A, B, C, D, but no, if you want to make this happen, make it happen. And why can't you?
You right, bro. It's really about, planning it and going after that, bro. You don't have to let nobody change your mind on stuff, man. I'm sure, like you said, those people back home were telling you, bro, why you gonna go up to Charlotte? Like, what's there? But now, them phone calls I know coming through a lot different.
Facts.
Know they coming through a lot different, man.
DMs, all that, man.
Let me do this, E. Let the people know where they can find you, man, where they can check you out if they want to work with you. Let the people know all the socials.
So everything ECain Audio, ECain Audio, everywhere. Twitter, just not Snapchat. I know I'm supposed to have one, but I don't really do social media too much, but I'm trying. But Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, ECain Audio.
Dope. We're gonna take a quick break, and then I asked you for some bars, bro.
Yeah.
So if you don't mind, we're gonna run over to the booth.
Let's get it.
We're gonna get set up, and I need a couple bars from you before we get out of here, bro. Y'all didn't even realize, like, hey, he an engineer, but like I said, bro, when he get on this mic, it's not a game.
You need a quick 8? No.
I mean, nah, bro. I'm gonna put on a beat, and I'm gonna let you do what you do.
Okay.
How about that?
I'm with it. Let's get it.
All right, then, man. Well, look, it's This, That, and the Third interview series. Steven the Dream, ECain. We're gonna take a quick break. Matter of fact, let's can we play a song from you?
Yeah,
let's video.
Let's play some. Yeah,
let's play some.
I got some old stuff.
Let's play some old. We're gonna play some old
2016,
and then we're gonna come back with something new. How about that?
Okay.
Let's show the progression.
Facts.
All right, then, y'all. We'll be right back. This, That, and the Third interview series.
Na 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 na. Whole world got dreams, but I'm chasing mine the hardest. Stopping niggas with careers, and it's funny, I just started Leonardo with this pen. One of the best artists out. Middle fingers up if you doubt. I got a flow that's real, electrifying and ill. One of the best up and coming, so where the hell is my deal? I know they can't touch me, still want them to feel. I like looking at models, it's elevating like hills. The future's greatest, pay attention while you play this favorite playlist with my name in it, but you act like you hate it out. Never grow irrelevant, promise grandma I'll make it. Promise grandma a house and every bill I'ma pay it. All for the game, but nothing to play with. Like a hole for those who sleep on me. Ain't nothing to lay with, stay with me. I'm up and coming, running this class. What is a hater to bring change to this game? Pop, pop, see you later. That's all she wrote. Sometimes no script, meaning hey, get it off the top and off the top. For some reason, I have no respect for cops. You sending shots, don't stop. You'll be the reason I do not flop. You'll be the reason I'm up all night. You'll be the reason I hit the top. You'll be the reason I hit the top. All you bitches, you'll be the reason I hit the top. All you niggas, you'll be the reason I hit the top. All you haters, you'll be the reason I hit the top. I'm the greatest, I ain't never gonna stop. I got drive Z3 at 3. Pops left me, became a man by myself, but I'm still here. Luckily, lucky me, flow celibate. Meaning y'all can't fuck with me. I'm being me, that's beautiful. You being me, that's ugly. Be yourself, I know you hate the fact that you ain't touching me. I'm insane, I'm Usain on this track, don't run with me. I don't talk a lot, but do not take it for nervousness. I be showing bitches love, but they don't be deserving it. Perfect's acting hard again. Back to this worthless shit. Profound with the words I spit. Put me up on 106. Nicest up and coming. Do not take me for granted. I ain't even from this planet, but it's where my feet is planted. Slanted, you getting lifted just to write something dope. Me, I'm gifted, I don't smoke, and I'm the hope for this hip hop. Watch me as I rise, and I promise I will not fall. Pain is a game, smashing brains on the wall. I know I'm not that tall, but either I die or I ball. And I know I'm getting signed. I'm just waiting on that call. I'm just waiting on the call. And I'm just waiting on that call. Yeah, they say I'm never gonna make it like a 3-pointer from Shaq. I'm blowing up like I'm a wreck. I'm Usain on the track, lapping rappers that I whack. Guess it's every rapper. Stick to the real, want them to feel that I am not an actor. I give them the flows, they give me the shows. Getting the whole circles like a virgin since I'm never switching bros. Diamond sitting on the mental. Leonardo with this pencil, they all little bro me till I'm on the instrumental rap. God in the making, so don't you ever be little B. You instead, third eyes open a little, so my vision's kinda different. So I tell her that I'm different. I hate when hoes don't let you hit like I'ma make a difference. I got a lot of drive, still waiting on the ride. I've been through it all, I'm surprised I survived. Hottest up and coming, I'm making it feel my vibe. And for you others up and coming, I promise you won't survive. I'm coming at you, I'm coming at y'all. You telling lies, I'm nonchalant when you spitting your flows. Don't open eyes, my flow's stuck in your mind. It's a matter of time till you walk around quoting me, infatuated with lines. I am so gifted, I am so different. I'm killing them with lyrics, watch their spirits get lifted. They don't know when I'ma blow, and once I blow, I feel like they all will be getting low. I will have so many hoes and so-called bros. I'ma have so many hoes and so-called bros. Yeah, ECain, I said. I'm just laughing at the fact that I'm getting better, and I'm leaving y'all sitting with every flow I am spitting, and every flow isn't written. Hope I got your attention, lapping them on the tracks. Apologies, I'm not kidding, I'm 21, too old for that. Hot with the coldest raps, no crack, but got the dopest raps, and these niggas won't hold me back. Get rices, they won't hold your slack. My mom won't even hold these raps, and I feel like a 9 to 5 won't even let you hold a stack.
Yo, we are in the building. This, that, and the third interview series. Steven the Dream. I got my boy Twitty in the building with me. I got my boy Teezy in the building with me. And I got my boy ECain in the booth. He just killed the interview. So y'all know what we had to do. This is the very first time we got somebody in the booth for y'all. He about to go ham on the beat. This, that, and the third interview series. We appreciate y'all for rocking with us. ECain, go ahead and rock with us, bruh. Take us out. Let's get it.
Hey, look, hey, look, I said, half of y'all will love me, half of y'all will hate me, a third of y'all will envy, and most of these girls would date me, or this might just be my random thoughts lately of having all these girls, and riding in Mercedes, I got drive so they chase me. Can I live since I'm trying to run a town that made me like Jay-Z? I'm raw with the beat like I implore to have a baby since I know my time is coming. But I wonder, will it take me longer than expected? I'm hoping, praying, and wishing it soon since I'm hotter than the oven in the kitchen on high. Yeah, highlight SAU's tuition. I should get cover of FIFA like Garth Bell. I'm kicking flows that come to mind. I'm on my grind. I got a ambition. AKAs be looking fine like curfew if you miss it. I hope you get it. If not, take a minute. My flow is sick and twisted. Medicaid couldn't fix it, and it's obvious you'll hate it. If you don't understand it, I got the right to say I'm one of the hottest on this campus. God gave me the flow and these women give me the love. But no matter how much of love, I'm still feeling the glove since I'm not ready for no kid. Barely got me a dub. I'm not getting no boot like the Birdman lugs, and I would like to be the outlet. I'm applying the plugs, but for what? My flow is sale is congruent to drugs. But let me switch it up. I am here to put them up. I know I'm not perfect, but I'm the closest to good enough. Good kid rapping about this real shit. I never bluff. Gangsta niggas listening. I just hope I'm hood enough. Yeah, my pants sag, but no, I'm not a fag. I'm just desperate for attention, so I'm about to trend in fag. So I'm about dream about a dad, I dream about the fame, I dream about a jag, something I never seen, something I never had, and you telling me a bag is supposed to make me glad? And truthfully, you're losing me with foolery. You broke just like me, but you rapping about some jewelry. Talking about you pushing, but you not really moving me. A gangster in the college, that doesn't happen usually. All my lines are dope, but you would never see me moving key. I'd rather stick to rapping and have them like, who is he? It's E, in case you didn't know. Coming from the south with an NY flow, ayy. Watching these rappers spit they fiction, books. Looks as if my thoughts can't help me conquer they position. Since I know I'll be the topic if I just get more to listen. Today's sun starts day one's products of my visions. They see I'm overheating, they fans start missing. I won't be shooting, but the star will have them wishing. No Tom Cruise, but drop jewels on this impossible mission. Take out my shoe, jump in the pool, full of dead rappers' decisions, they'll get cut. I'm the coach, they burn fast like a roach. I'm on my grind, I'm in my prime, I got them scared to approach the booth. Or even through the email, somebody tell Cardi we got up and coming female rap stars. They not actors, they just rappers that act hard. Get it straight, I got fake on my plate. 9 to 5 is not for me, so oftentimes I'm running late. I'm not scared of a snake and like an NBA star. I can't afford to break days off, and vacations is something I'm not gonna take. I'm hungry, I want the cakes, cause right now I'm at the bottom like rocks at the lake, and I'm not jumping like Blake. Open thoughts, open mics, moving fast for the likes. Hey, ECain.